Looking at the land, we have 10.6 acres of land. If you convert it to hectares, that's 4.9 hectares of land. At the moment, this whole structure that we see here, from here you go outside and then you take the whole structure for the people also to see, was put up by the assembly. For the cost, I can't give you the cost at the moment, but I think it's a multi-billion project that has been given to Salvation Army free of charge together with the land. So the Salvation Army is also trying very hard not to disappoint the assembly, to also do something to appreciate what the Oman and the assembly has also given to the church. And the DC, Honorable Adrian Kusi Ayapa, he has done very, very, very well, because he engineered the whole idea, plans, going to look to see the paramount chief. He did everything for us. So from here, you move outside and then you capture the whole building and then the entire land. So this is the front view of the project. It's a very big hall with 2 lecture halls, an auditorium, offices, washrooms inside. So let's go to the back and see the back elevation. Then from there we go inside and see the various rooms that we propose to use for the So looking at the structure, you can see how beautiful, how big the structure is. So the assembly and the Oman, they have done very well for Salvation Army. So we must also try our best to do something for the chief and the assembly. So this is the back elevation of the project or the building. So from here we can now enter and look at the various rooms that we have. Or that can take about 40 students at a go. You can see some materials here, the gallows and other things, but the security man, yeah, who is in charge. That can take about, let's say, about 200 students. Very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. the site of the land, all this area, up to 10 acres square, all for Salvation Army. You have the washroom, 2 here.
The 2 toilets.
Yeah. Another washroom. You have 4 toilet facilities. And the two very big one and 2 lecture halls, including the toilet facilities. Oh, okay. We promised to come to the office of the district chief executive, representing by the government in the district. And we have with us here Honorable Adrian Kusi Ayapa. Honorable.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you very much.
We are here, we are from the Salvation Army Church, Asante North Division, representing the Salvation Army Ghana. We have our divisional commander and the DDW, that's the wife, the officer, we are Mwasi, Wejo Champon, your own son, Honorable Anochi, a member of this assembly. Then Mr. Gideon, secretary to the committee, Mr. Wati, committee member, Mr. Yabua, a member, and then your servant, Honorable Chasadis Buku, the assembly member, such as Central, and at the same time, the regional manager for Salvation Army Schools, Asante, Dunahafo, and the 3 northern regions. So we are here to greet you and thank you very much for the wonderful work that you are doing for the Salvation Army. So briefly, the whole project is under your roof. The planning, how this project came into being, and how you decided to give the project to the Salvation Army. You are so overwhelmed, we can't explain it today, but we know in the near future, when the project takes off, then the Almighty God will bless you. So this short documentary, we want to invite you and tell us something small about the project. How did we start? Why now is in the hands of the Salvation Army? And what support is the assembly going to have with or to the army? So for now, I hand over the baton to you. The camera is for you. We are listening to you.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate your coming. When you talk of Christian soldiers, it reminds me of the Salvation Army. Onward Christian soldiers. Now we are marching to the world of education. Well, government gave me this appointment about 6 years and over ago. I came to this district. I'm from here, born and bred here. So I know the terrain very, very well. Somewhere along the line, education has propelled such as Agma and now I'm not sure if I'm born the second, who willingly gave the land of 10 acres at where you visited, Amponinamwa. It used to be a town so many years ago where Okomfo Anoche, the legend, used to stay. It's not there. But God is so wonderful, He is bringing the school back through He's bringing the town back through Salvation Army. So we decided who should run the edifice after putting the structure there. We floated the idea to all the churches, Adventists, Methodists, Presby, Anglican, Hindu, Salvation Army. And everybody was so prominent because they dominate this area. So they wanted to have it. So I sat back to reflect. Looking at the whole Ghana, Technical Institute is recognized. But if two children from the same family, the same house, one goes technical institute, one goes to university, we give recognition to the university graduate more than, we don't know. In Europe, where I was, they give credit to technical education. So I said to myself, why shouldn't I turn this into a university? So like I said earlier on, the idea came, I went to the assembly to seek their mandate, their concern, because I don't do things just alone. And they gave me the approval. So, well, instead of technical, let's go the way you are saying, because a provision has been made already. A very big auditorium has been built. It became a talk of war somehow. But at a point of time, I said, if you look into the terrain of the district critically, Salvation Army is making serious inroad in the Christendom here. So why shouldn't we have a look critically at this church, which stands very tall in the district? If you go to Yamosi, the whole Ghana, I don't know.
That's one of the big churches.
We have one of the biggest, hospitals.
Okay.
Salvation Army Hospital. The church too. They come in town to Bitwa. The town, half of the town folks are all Salvation Army. So I said to myself, SDA, you have a training college here, you have secondary school here, now you have South North Conference, almost everything here. But Salvation Army has nothing to talk of. So why can't we give this to Salvation Army? The SDA people didn't understand me, and now I stood on my feet. I told them this edifice should be given to Salvation Army because you are becoming so domineering. You are taking the whole place. Salvation also needs a place.
Amen. God bless you.
So I called the leadership. We talked, and God so good. The assembly gave me a green light to give it to Salvation Army. In fact, the leadership have been working seriously, tirelessly, day and night. They call me, they come on site, putting the documents day in and day out together, making sure that when it takes off, it won't reverse.
Yes.
And I have not been sleeping because of this. But that is the only way the youth here will be emancipated educational-wise someday, one day. I don't want them to be traveling to Kumasi, Takrady, Accra, Tamale, name them all, to attend university. Let's give them university here, so that from kindergarten you pass through the process before you realize you've gotten all what you want to get. So in a nutshell, the idea was born through the omnipotent. I pray to God, say, give me wisdom, show me the way. And he showed me the way to give the school to Salvation Army. So it's God's school, it's not my school.
All right, Honorable.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how to express my happiness this evening. So you said a lot. Thank you very much. So now, are you leaving the school in the House of Salvation Army alone, or the Assembly will still be in support to the project?
You see, government of the day is interested in PPP, private public partnership. For me, if I have my leeway, I will prevail in the assembly to give it entirely to the Salvation Army to run, to manage, with the support of the government, because almost all the institutions are backed by government policies. So the assembly will give it to the Salvation Army entirely.
So now,
Dear viewers and listeners, Ghana has gotten to a point where everybody is helped. Be you foreigner, be you an indigenous person, NGO, whoever wants to come in, such as how is now heading towards development. Education is a key factor to the development of every nation. That is why we have decided to put up this edifice. And I can assure you who are outside and those who are within that in 10 years' time, such a South is going to be prepared to the utmost, especially with the coming of this facility. People will come from all over the world, and especially Africa, to have education here. So please, get on board. Whatever you think, it will come from the bottom of your heart to make this school, university, cease its end. Please, you'll be most welcome. Aguna is a peaceful country, area. The whole Ashanti region, those outside, I can assure you that Seche South is the most peaceful area in Ashanti. And if you want development, we are working hard, tirelessly. I don't sleep. I dream big, and I think big with my assembly members, because the good Lord is listening always to my prayers. And because of this, the district is propelled to the utmost. So I'm pleading with those who have a little drop of water makes a mighty ocean. Come, get on board. After our exit, when we are dead and gone, the name will remain forever and ever. Once it is Salvation Army, let you go, you'll be part of it. Once you contributed, no matter how big, no matter how small, nature will reward you for the contribution you made to bring this university to where it is today. If you go outside the world, the whole world, those big universities started in a very small way like we are starting. And I can assure you, within 10, 15, 20 years, you have a wonderful place for the teeming youth coming. So I plead with you in the name of the good Lord. In the name of the Salvation Army Church, come, help us, and the future will be bright for us.
Thank you. And you are last year for the Salvation Army, Ghana and abroad. So they are going to take over the project. What do you have for them? Because I don't disappoint you.
Yeah, Salvation Army Church. I have so much trust in you. I have so much confidence in you. Ask yourself, individually, groups, NGOs within the army, why has City South decided to give us the school? We have all the churches, big time churches. I decided to help Salvation Army. So do we let the man down? No. We have to live up to the expectation. We have to leave no stone unturned. Please help. I have done my part. The rest is yours. As government official, I have choked almost my term of office, which is 8 years. But I'm not dying.
Surely you are
Even
not
if I'm not here, spiritually, physically,
Yes.
will be behind Salvation Army. Because wherever I go, I will propound the message of good tidings to the people. So I'm leaving you the God's will. The good Lord should guide you. The good Lord should, rekindle your dormant hearts so that you can do His will. What we are doing, we are naked. We are passing through a naked world. We will go. Some people will come and take over. Generation unborn will come and enjoy the fruit of our labor. But the most important thing is the legacy. The legacy. The legacy that you and I are living here. Because Ghana has been Ghana from time immemorial. And Salvation Army, the whole country, we have no university. So I give glory and thanks to the Almighty God for giving us the guiding light to set up this institution. And I promise you, Nananum are behind you, the teeming population, everybody is happy. Even those who were fighting for it, they are happy. Because their wards will leave their secondary school, SDA, Presby. I have set up another Presbyterian Girls Senior High School here. They have started the admission. So they will all pass and move through the Salvation Army University. So your doctrine will also be infused in them. Because we are serving the same Lord, the same God. Right? All the names have been designated, SDA, Methodist, this and that. So we are hearing towards the same God. So, Salvation Army, my only prayer, Anoche cannot sleep. I call him day and night. Anoche, what is happening? What is going on? People call me, what is happening? The university, because he's a doctor, he's an economist, right? He's so much interested in education. And like I'm talking, I'm a teacher myself. And that is why my head is so much buried in education. But education is the only way that we can be saved. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that those who are not educated cannot be saved. But today, looking at the trend of affairs, if you have a child and the child has no education, then I'm sorry. You'll be doing more harm than good to your own self. So when schools are all over, the parents will be compelled. They will be forced to give the children education. So I'll be gone. I'll be dead and gone. But in 30, 40, 50 years to come, there will be no literacy here. Because of the schools coming out, everybody will get involved. So I plead with Salvation Army. I love the church so much, and I'm with you. I'm with you. Help me
help so that I can also help you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That is Honorable Edward Kusi Ayakwa, District Chief Executive for Sechere South District, Aguna in Ashanti region. Thank you very much for the good work done. We'll get back to you when the need arises. May God bless you.
God bless you
Amen.
too.
Amen.